What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about the one thing you got to do now before the Sugar Rush Easter promo is over. It's very fast and it's very easy, and we're going to go over it right now. Please be sure to subscribe so you stay up to date with everything going on, because I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be missing out on a couple tidbits here and there for what can make you MUT millionaires, and be prepared for what's coming with golden tickets and the rookie premieres. Now look, this is what I want everybody to know, right? You want to avoid the store as much as possible, except for the fact that you may have to go in here as you accumulate carrots to be able to go ahead and redeem them for some of these baskets. Now, it can be argued which basket is the best, right? I was told earlier that the Excellent is going crazy. Again, I'm not spending real money on this promo. I think the promo sucks. I think the fact that the cards being released in April, having AP and baked-in abilities is a very bad decision, and I don't think we should support it as far as the cards go. That's just my opinion. You guys do what you want. But look, this is a situation, right? I believe that we should lock in on mystery baskets. I do, like I said, I've been getting a bunch of trash. I'm going to show you guys the packs that I got, but I'm not concerned about it because I have a decent amount, and if it turns out that we get something, we get something. I'm very happy that a lot of you guys are pulling limited eggs. I don't care if I pull them though. You see what I'm saying? I just want you guys to be able to say, yo, G, I got something good. That's good enough for me. I don't care about the other stuff. EA never really gives me a lot of good stuff, so I'm not worried about it. But they are trying to push these, the eggs and everything very, very heavily, and they want money to be spent. So if that's something that you're looking to do to try to, pretty much get your money up crazy for the remainder of the year, it is a way that you can go about doing that, is by investing in these eggs and trying to get limiteds and then selling them at the time when they hatch. That's something that you could do. And yes, hatch. You're a grown man or an adolescent or a teenage dude, and you're literally egg hunting in a video game. Just like me. We're all idiots. Now, we're going to get to the big part about this, right? This is the one thing that many of you guys have not really focused in on. The field pass. Some of you guys don't realize that as you go through this field pass, not only are you going to get more egg baskets, but you get this free player. Now, we're going to talk about, the fact of, is he good? That is relative to your team. Don't let anyone tell you what you're going to do with your own, what your player is. And I'm going to tell you the benefits, and I'm going to tell you some of the things that are not too good about him. The benefit is he gets shut down. Shut down works whether it's man or zone, and he gets pick art as, it's built in, but it costs you 2. Now, when you power him up, he does go to 98 speed. You can make him 99 by having, Patrick Peterson or whoever from the Combine promo on your team at corner. All right? The other thing about it, though, he does quick sell for 1,100 carats. Now, look, let me explain something to you, right? If you are not going to use the card, if you're 100% like me, where it's like, yo, that dude is garbage, I'm not using him, you can quick sell him and then take the carats, okay? If you're going to use him for whatever reason and you feel that you're going to be changing your defensive strategy, and that's something that you want to implement, then you are going to then change up that whole situation. You are going to now look at it differently, right? You're going to say, you know what? Let me go ahead and use this, let me use this dude for a little bit, see if he can lock up. That is 100% your decision. But for me, I don't really see a reason to have to get more carrots to then power him up, and then he's going to be garbage, and then I'm going to be very angry about it, and then I'm going to rage. So with the way that I have it set up, because of the way that, he's going to cost a certain amount of carrots, let's see what he's going to be. So he's going to be 7,000 carrots, right? He'll go to 98 speed, like I said. Then, after that, you're going to have to decide whether you want to add the additional players to make him, be a 99 speed. Like I said, Patrick Peterson, there's one other corner that does it too, that pretty much gives him the upgrade. I think Jalen Ramsey. It's a couple Combine players that'll give you the +1 speed for all corners, all right? So, if that's something that you're looking to do, that could be something that, will definitely benefit you throughout the process of getting carrots. Many of you guys are not even looking at the house rules because it's so stupid and absurd that it's 100 carats a game. Even though it's house rules and it's OT rules, that's still ridiculous. You got to play forever. That is not a good look, okay? This is something that we have to figure out. Now, let's take a look at how we're going to figure out, going forward. If I'm not going to utilize this situation, right? It's like, say I wanted to quick sell him, right? I'm only getting the 1,105 carats. All right, it has to be more of a benefit, because if I just do that, it's not even enough for the mystery basket, right? So let's take a look at something else that you can do. Okay, take a look at the value of what you have in your binder versus utilizing the cards for sets. Okay, now the sets are available right now for the obviously for all the Sugar Rush Part 2, right? So, and also the baskets didn't refresh, just like we thought. EA Sports doesn't want to give out any extra baskets, so if you got all 7, it's not going to be any more. They want you to spend money in the store, and we were right about them. That's ultimately what it is. But let me just point this out, right? With the cards that you have, if you're not looking to utilize carrots and create more baskets or anything like that, you can, focus in and lock in on making the actual 98s if you have the cards that are available for it. Okay, now I did pull a 95 out of the training reroll and I raid sold it because I don't really care for it. But the next release, which is part 2, like right here, part 3, which is supposed to be coming out on Sunday, they are going to have a third part of this. So there is a chance that there will be additional sets that you can complete and the cards may be better. And what I mean by that is they may get the point where they're baked on abilities, but they're not charging the same amount, or it may be reduced based on some of the feedback that I've been hearing. I don't believe it though. I don't believe that EA is going to listen to to their fan base or their players or the users of their game. They never have, really. They always act like they do, but they don't. So more than likely, it's still going to be baked in abilities. It is a chance, like I said, that they are going to release at least one golden ticket on Sunday. That holds us to the situation where we probably should be making coins right now. That's my thought process, because a golden ticket is going to be around 3-4 million coins. Easy. There's no way around it. That's what it's going to be. So you're going to have to get your coins up the same way I am, right? So that's why I'm showing you that, because you could actually lock in on trying to complete sets for the third release on Sunday and accumulate the cards, not quick sell them, right? For the other cards that you're going to get, like I'm going to show you in the rerolls, hold those cards and just wait it out. Because one of the cards, and only one of them, I found were actually, was an actual good card. And that would be the, I think it was Thibodeau. Thibodeau was the only card that was good. The only problem is if you have Combine players, you can still get the same unstoppable force for 0 with the X Factor. But you can see his price has dropped simply because EA Sports thought it was a smart idea to charge us for baked on abilities. Again, the Combine players get it for 0 as an X Factor. So why would you spend 2 when they then took away our AP? It doesn't make any sense. So overall, the program itself is an L, but we don't know what part 3 is going to do. That's what's interesting about it. Remember when they dropped Calvin and then baked on Double Me with 0 and how shocked we all were? We was like, oh my goodness, this is actually cool. Yo, what are they doing? Oh, this guy has baked on abilities to 0. Then what did they do? They turned around and started charging us. They don't care about anybody enjoying the game. And that's the MUT team themselves. Like, a lot of the decisions that they've made have been so bad for the actual content, it doesn't make any sense. This can't be justified, because if they just leave it at 0, it would reflect in the market and we wouldn't have a market crash that's coming this Sunday. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a little weird that they would do that, because nobody's going to want to spend AP when you're taking away our AP. It doesn't make any logical sense. So my point is this, right? If you wanted to keep your carrots, like if you were going to decide to quick sell, your free Aaron Glenn right now and invest in, whatever the baskets, that's one way to just say, look, everything that we get on Sunday, we're going to sell real quick and then try to get a golden ticket, which may reflect the market even worse. And you may be able to snag golden tickets depending on what they do, because we may end up getting them in pulls for our eggs, although they're not limited. If you know, you know. All right. So we have 2 of these cards that are free and we have 1,300 carats. I'm going to wait on this though, to make sure, because I know that part 3 drops on Sunday. And I'm going to save my training as well, because as long as I did that one thing and I got the free Aaron Glenn, I had that in the back burner for, whatever amount, 1,100, whatever, carats. And I'm waiting patiently to see what they do. But I'm up. Now, the other thing that I'm going to leave you guys with, you want to finish these challenges, okay? You want to get every basket that's medium, because the medium baskets are so glitchy, it's absolutely ridiculous. So you're going to want to go ahead and get that done. Make sure you do that. Make sure you go further enough probably, I would say try to complete the field pass because you get additional baskets there as well. And, you know, ultimately go from there. And as far as the amount of baskets that I have, I'm going to show you guys really quickly, you know, what I have. And, you know, you'll see what I got. I did not get any limiteds. For those of you guys that have limiteds, yo, God bless you guys. Excellent job. Keep it up. But for me, I'm satisfied with what I have right here, and I'm good to go. So we're going to leave this the way that it is, right? And that's ultimately how we're going to rock it. So we got, what is this? We got 2, 11, 12, 18, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28. We have 28 eggs, bro, that I'm going to sit on personally until they hatch. Yes, I'm a grown man doing it, egg hunting, and I'm having a blast. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.